I was recently running around the hub, bored, like your average Skyblock player, and ran into a complete beginner. He was asking for help on a bunch of different things, so I had the idea to ask him, if you could choose a guide to watch, what would it be? He replied, armor progression. And I completely agree, as it can be very confusing in Skyblock. So here I am, welcome to the complete armor progression guide. Before I get started, I just want to note a couple things. Number one, I won't be talking about dungeons, as those are separate guides to tackle. If you're looking for dungeon gear progression, you can watch my dungeon guides in the top right corner. Number two, if you have any issues with my progression or find any holes in it, please leave a kind comment so I can pin it and help other players. There's no need to be rude. Anyways, that's enough yapping. Let's get on with the video. Your first set of armor will be an all-time classic, iron. You can either craft it yourself with 24 iron ingots or buy it from Rosetta in the hub. I recommend getting it from Rosetta as hers has growth 1 on it and it's incredibly cheap. After getting to combat 3, you'll want to upgrade to Rosetta's armor. You can get this from someone you'd never expect. Rosetta. It's again very cheap armor, but will last you until your next set, that being Lapis armor. You can get this set by killing Lapis zombies in the deep caverns. Each piece has a 1% chance of dropping from each kill. Alternatively, you could buy it from the auction house for quite cheap. This set has a mining 5 requirement, but should take no time to get. It provides a small boost in defense, but also grants some great stats for mining. This includes mining speed, fortune, and a 50% bonus XP per piece. Next up is the mercenary set. This armor requires combat skill 9 and can be obtained from Rosetta once again. The set grants a huge boost in health and defense. It also has a full set bonus which earns 5 coins and 20 health per kill of a level 10 or up mob. After this, you have 2 options depending on where you're at. If you've unlocked the Dwarven Mines, then picking up the Glaciite set is a great option. It provides you with great defense and an extra speed bonus. Alongside that, it's great mining armor as it gives a base increase of 40 mining speed and 2 extra per mining level you have. You can get it from killing Glaciite walkers which have a 0.5% chance of dropping it. Alternatively, you could just buy it from the auction house. The other option is Ender armor. After reaching combat 12, you could travel to the end and pick up a set. Each piece has a 1% chance to drop from Enderman. Unfortunately, you'll have to grind the set out as it's soulbound and you can't buy it from the auction house. While the full set gives less health and defense, each stat doubles while you're on the end island. I would recommend getting Glaciite over this unless you plan on using the Void Sword. In that case, using Ender armor is more beneficial for the extra damage increase. Now here, the path changes depending on your playstyle. You can either use a mage build, which increases intelligence, or stick to melee. If you go the melee route, you could choose from a variety of dragon sets, but the best 2 options are unstable and strong dragon armor. As you can see, the stats increase greatly, but it comes with a price. You'll need to be at least combat level 16 to use the armor sets. You can obtain it through killing dragons or certain enemies in dungeons, but of course the auction house is always the easiest way. Now, before you go out and buy a maxed out set, look out for the dungeon stars, as these add a catacombs level 10 requirement. Unless you have that, you'll need to stick to clean pieces for now. If you're going the mage route, you'll want to use Wise Dragon armor as it provides great health, defense, and intelligence. It also has an amazing full set bonus which reduces the cost of abilities by 1/3. Of course, watch out for stars again, as you'll need Catacombs 12 for this piece if dungeonized. Next up for melee is the ominous Shadow Assassin armor. This set requires a floor 5 completion and comes at a hefty price. You can either try your luck grinding floor 5 dungeons or just buy it off the auction house. This armor provides an amazing damage increase alongside good defense. Its full set bonus grants extra strength in dungeons and a variety of buffs after teleporting. Finally, you'll want to start using Necron armor when you get floor 7 completion and have the money for it. If you thought Shadow Assassin was expensive, prepare to be surprised. Necron is the last melee set you'll ever need. It grants an insane defense boost alongside a massive damage increase. Its full set bonus spawns a mini wither every 30 seconds to fight Its full set bonus spawns a mini wither every 30 seconds to fight alongside you. You can get the set by combining wither armor with Diamante's handles or from the auction house. If you're a mage, then you'll want to use Storm armor. It provides similar stats, but with a focus on intelligence opposed to damage. You can get the set by combining wither armor with Laser's Eyes or from the auction house. That's going to conclude the guide for today. I hope you guys found this helpful in some sort of way. If you did, please consider leaving a comment, liking, and subscribing. The basics. I recently checked my stats, and it turns out 99% of you aren't subscribed, and no, that's not edited. So please show a fellow Skyblock player some love so we can hit the 1,000 sub goal. I'll even make you a deal. If we can hit 1,000 subs by summer, I promise to start uploading more than bi-yearly. Anyways, if you're still watching, you're a real one. Comment to the end and I'll feature you in the next video. It's 2 AM, I gotta go to bed. Good night, everyone.